Hello, my name is Renauld Washington. I work for Oceaneering International, which is a very diverse company that has its roots in the oil and gas industry, but we also branch out into different industries. Like our space systems group has the Constellation space suit contract for the next generation spacesuits. I work directly for an entertainment division that does large industrial type machinery for the amusement park industry. So we have a very wide swath of industries. When we talk about TapRooT and investigations and HSE matters, what we found is a lot of our small targeted groups, like our ROV crews, can be 200 or 300 miles offshore, but they're only a team of 4 or 5 people. So when an incident happens, it's very hard to have a tiger team, if you will, or a TapRooT investigation team get out there in a timely manner. So what we did is we developed a week-long course for every supervisor in the company. Has to go through 3 days of leadership training, learning how to talk to people, learning how to get information from people, similar to the DISC course that was given yesterday about understanding people's personalities and information processing styles. Well, that's 3 days of the course. The second 2 days of the course is strictly in incident investigations, incident management, and we spend a day and a half on the TapRooT predecessor, which is SnapChart. We teach every supervisor how to do a SnapChart, how it's developed, what a causal factor is, how you develop it. Okay, so that's the first part of it. The second part, anybody who is trained as a TapRooT user has to have that as a prerequisite in order to go, because what we also found is when we're training operations managers and supervisors about how to do TapRooT, they don't understand the underlying concepts of doing an investigation and what you need in order to do an effective TapRooT. So that was something that we've been doing for the past 4 years. The other part of it is, since we drive this to the operations leadership, HSE is a line management responsibility. If you're doing TapRooTs once every 6 months as a line manager, you lose that proficiency. So what we'll require is, if you make the commitment to be a TapRooT user, then you have to commit to doing TapRooTs at least twice a month. And it can be from anything, not just HSE requirements. It could be if you miss a project milestone, if you miss a financial payment, if you have a QA document that goes out that was not a QA issue that wasn't caught before a product goes out of the stream. So those are some of the best practices that we've developed over the course of the years. Sitting at this table, I had an epiphany that Elaine in the healthcare industry has a time commitment where they do a TapRooT within 24 hours of a Sentinel incident. That, to me, is stupendous. In order to do that within 24 hours and get those results out has got to be the best practice I've heard thus far. So that's what we have.